Red Square and St. Basil's Cathedral. Description: these two iconic landmarks in Moscow, Russia have deep architectural, historical, and cultural significance. Red Square is the most famous square in Russia and has been the center of history for centuries. The name Red Square itself means beautiful in Old Russian, reflecting the charm of this tourist destination. Red Square is a square located next to the Kremlin, Moscow, Russia. Around this square, there is the Museum of the History of the Soviet Union, St. Basil's Cathedral, which was built in the 14th century along with the fall of Kazan, and Lenin's Mausoleum as the resting place of Vladimir Lenin's preserved body. Red Square was once used for the coronation of Russian Kings and Tsars, which is now the center of community activities such as ceremonies, state speeches, presidential inaugurations, national holiday celebrations, music concerts, and military parades, which were initiated by the Soviet Union and continued by the Russian Federation. In addition, Red Square has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1990. At the southern end of Red Square you will find St. Basil's Cathedral, one of the most unique and popular buildings in the world. The building is famous for its colorful onion-shaped domes, which always attract the attention of tourists. Basil the Blessed Cathedral, officially the Cathedral of the Intercession of the Most Holy Theotokos on the Moat, or more commonly known as St. Basil's Cathedral or Pokrovsky Cathedral, is a beautiful multi-domed church in the onion-shaped complex of Red Square, Moscow, which is traditionally seen as a symbol of Russia's unique position between Europe and Asia. The cathedral was commissioned by Ivan IV Vasilievich and built between 1555 and 1561 in Moscow to commemorate the capture of the Khanate of Kazan. In 1588, Tsar Fyodor Ivanovich added a chapel on the east side over the grave of Basil the Blessed Urodovy Vasily Blazheny, a Russian Orthodox saint after whom the cathedral is named. As part of the state atheism program, the church was confiscated from the Russian Orthodox community as part of the Soviet Union's anti-religious campaign and has operated as a division of the State Historical Museum since 1928. The state became completely secular in 1929 and remains a federal governmental entity of the Russian Federation. The church has been part of the Moscow Kremlin and Red Square, which have been listed as UNESCO World Heritage Sites since 1990. With the dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991, weekly Orthodox Christian worship services with prayers to St. Basil have been restored since 1997. Thus the brief description of Red Square and St. Basil's Cathedral, two iconic landmarks in Moscow, Russia. Do not forget to also visit the source website of the article that I have listed in the description column. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Hopefully useful.